Good day, good morning, and good day, wherever you are in the world. I want to welcome you to a brand new day. Today is the 20th of September, and I wish you everything you wish yourself and so much more. And I just want to remind you that you're not lack, limitation, doubts, nor fear. So I want you to flow from your abundance. Today, I want to introduce you to a new topic, and that topic is the proactive leader. Now, there are three essential characteristics that really makes the proactive leader stands out. One, the proactive leader thinks ahead, the proactive leader sees beyond problem, and the proactive leader takes informed action to achieve desired results. Today, I would love for us to have a conversation around this topic. So I'm going to be giving you some pointers for talking points, and I certainly welcome you to get into the conversation. Use the chat box and post your question, post your comment, so we can have a healthy conversation. In the event that you're joining me for the first time, my name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the self-published best-selling author for several books, including today's program, Managers Toolkits and Billionaire Codes. I'm also the author for 10x Branding and Marketing Blueprint, the psychology of doing business. So, without further ado, I'll run an ad and I'll be right back. Proactive leaders have three essential characteristics that make them stand out. One, they think ahead. Two, they see beyond problems. And three, they are trained to take informed action to achieve desired results. We at Global Capital Inc. and 10X Branded and Marketing LLC out of New York, we have designed a unique leadership platform to position you to achieve the highest level of success. Whether you're in business or you're the average individual who wants to achieve more financially. Learn, apply, and master these systems. Take your life into your hands. Position yourself to start thinking ahead, seeing beyond problems, and taking informed action to achieve desired results in every area of your life. Reach out to us now. We have a team awaits you to provide mentorship, coaching, and support to help you attain the highest level of success. Welcome back to Global Capital Inc. online radio and television show. This program is all designed to help you to position to achieve the highest degree in success, whether you're in business or in your personal life. And of course, leadership is an essential part of, building up the necessary skill sets to go after your success story. It's important to understand leadership tenet. Now, I want to begin by really taking a closer look at, what it takes to be the proactive leader. The ad just said that, proactive leader thinks ahead, see beyond problems, and take informed action to achieve desired results. At the end of the day, the major objective here is to ensure that we are transferring this body of knowledge to you and ensure that you are internalizing this information and applying it to your life. Now, as you begin to think of yourself as a proactive leader, there's a couple of things that I want you to think about. I want you to see yourself as an engineer. I want you to see yourself as a building contractor. And I want you to see yourself as an entrepreneur. And let me tell you what is unique about these individuals in the whole process of thinking ahead. Every building contractor begin the building process by first of all ensuring that they have their builder's plan drawing. They have their builder's plan drawing that literally tells them where how the foundation will be built, how the columns and beams will be set, and how the windows and doors will be laid out. They have a blueprint that is literally guiding their step to get the building up. This is what all professional building contractors and engineers do. They do not start any building process unless they have that blueprint. And it is that blueprint that enables them to think ahead in an accurate and practical manner. The entrepreneur who is going about doing business the right way, he also ensures that they have their business strategic plan. The business strategic plan clearly established the goals that you want to accomplish. It clearly established the method of approach that you're going to be using to achieve the objective. It clearly gives you a step by step guideline in terms of achieving a level of success. The challenge that I want to put to you is that if the professional engineer and the professional contractors have their blueprint, if the entrepreneur and the business person they have their blueprint for how to do business, the question I want to put to you is that do you have your blueprint for life? Are you thinking ahead about your life enough to develop your blueprint for your life? This is absolutely necessary. All right. We're seeing that many persons go through their life and you want to be successful. You have dreams, you have hopes, and you have aspirations, but then you don't have your blueprint for life. And if you don't have your blueprint for life, it means that you are not thinking ahead of your life. Now, I would keep saying, you are not lack, you are not limitation, you are not doubts, and you are not fear. But still, the fact is, you trivialize your life, the importance of your life, and you want to be successful. So today I want to encourage you to make the commitment and take your life into your hands and start to lay that foundation to building out your personal life master plan. I want to see each and every one of you developing your personal life master plan. And you can begin this process by thinking ahead, which is the first trait of the proactive leader. The proactive leader thinks ahead. One of the first things that I want you to do, if you have not done this already, is to put yourself in that position of strength to start thinking ahead. All right? You want to develop your personal life master plan. And what are some of those things that you can have in your personal life master plan? And one of the first things that we can look at is your smart investment strategy. Do you have an investment strategy? Are you thinking ahead of your investment game plan? And just let me go a little bit into this. There's a reason why I'm going to say that every single person out there, you should have your smart investment game plan. I'm saying this because of the fact that the research is showing that we have over 80% of the global population that works paycheck to paycheck. And what this means is that your single source of income is going to be totally inadequate to live up to all of your expectations. So, one of the first things that you want to start doing in recognition of this is to identify a smart investment strategy. And these are things that we will go into with you as time progresses. We will talk to you about, how to invest in stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, how to invest in hedge funds, what is Vanguard Index, what is, we go into these concepts with you. We'll also talk to you about real estate because there are tremendous leverage in real estate, when you understand the platform, we'll talk to you about real estate investments trust, REIT. And one of the great things about real estate is that real estate, one, is capital intensive. And we know that many persons see the difficulty in owning their first home. On this platform, we will provide you with the information that will help you to make better and more informed decisions. But once you can position yourself to own real estate, we will start. You will see that real estate gives you what is known as passive income cash flow. Real estate gives you, you know, equity appreciation, and equity appreciation gives you equity leverage, and equity leverage puts more money in your hand. So these are some important concepts that we're going to be going into as time progresses. But we're talking today about the first tenet of the proactive leader, and that is thinking ahead. So one of the first thing I'm saying that you want to start thinking ahead about is your smart investment strategy. The vision here is to get you off of the paycheck to paycheck cycle, and there's nothing wrong with work. It's once the environment is good, it could be a healthy thing, and of course, it's taking care of you at the moment. But along with this, you want to start thinking about smart investment strategies. Are you thinking about ahead about home ownership? Are you thinking ahead of home ownership investment game plan? I believe that each and every one of you don't wait until the time is too late to start thinking ahead of home ownership. In my experience in interfacing with, many persons, many clients, we are seeing that, many persons wait until they, they're 45, 46, 50 to actually start thinking about home ownership. Or I should correct that. We're seeing that many persons in the younger age, they're thinking about home ownership. But because of the difficulty associated with accumulating the capital, the equity that you need to put into home ownership, uh, they can only, approach the financial institution to get their home, at a later age or later stage in life. And when you go for your home when you are 45, 50, 55, 60, what immediately happens here is it reduces the life cycle of that debt. And when that debt life cycle is reduced, it increases your monthly debt obligation. And because the monthly debt obligation is increased, it makes it more difficult for the average person to own a home. Of course, these are some technical things that we will go into later on. Again, thinking about home ownership, you want to start this process, all right, of thinking ahead about home ownership very early in life. Because the younger you are and applying for your home is going to be much better for you. Now, I'm not saying to you that there is not a way to navigate the age issue. There are ways, but of course, as time progresses, I will get into that with you. And as you become our, clients, we will certainly bring this kind of information to you and explain this to you and show you how to navigate the entire process. But again, you want to put yourself in that position of strength to think ahead of home ownership. So when we are talking about the proactively the thinks ahead, and these are things that we're talking about. You don't want to wait until you have, two, three kids, or you now getting married, you now start thinking ahead about home ownership. You want to think ahead about home ownership very early in life. How about early retirement? Yes, you want to think ahead about early retirement. Again, the research is showing that we have approximately, you know, most persons spend about 49 years in the workforce. 49 years in the workforce. So you spend years going to school, getting a good education. Immediately after you get a good education, you get a good job. and you spend about 49 years in working. All right. And many people work so hard that we see that you do not have enough time to have a quality life with your family, a quality life with your friends, and enough time to truly learn, the spiritual side of you, because all of your time, most of your time, is committed to working and earning, to living and maintaining a particular lifestyle. And in this program, we believe that as a proactive leader, you want to start to position yourself to start thinking ahead about early retirement. So, of course, as you come into our our consultancy, zone, as you become our client, these are things that we will be going deep into. I must say that all of this comes under a very unique program that we have designed, and that program is titled 10x Wealth Leadership Blueprint. The 10x Wealth Leadership Blueprint introduces you to a concept that we call the leadership love language. And under the leadership love language, you learn how to think like the proactive leader. And again, the proactive leader thinks ahead. The proactive leader sees beyond problems. The proactive leader is able to take informed action to achieve desired results in every area of their life. So, today we're discussing the proactive leader and what it means to think ahead. You want to think ahead about smart investment portfolios. You want to think ahead about, home ownership, investment game plan. You must have that game plan. You want to think ahead of early retirement game plan. And thinking ahead, what this simply means is that you are seeing the beginning, you're seeing the end, and you're seeing the in between as relates to achieving the end results that you have set yourself. All right. You want to think ahead of these things. You want to think ahead of higher education. How much are you investing in yourself? I mean, not just any education. You want to invest in the right education. You want to ensure that you are making yourself financially literate. You want to ensure that you are investing yourself to become more bankable, to increase your disposable income. You really want to ensure that when you invest in an education, you're investing in education that can literally open doors to your financial future. At Global Capital Inc. and at 10X Branding and Marketing LLC out of New York, we have designed a number of unique programs to really ensure that you're getting a form of education that really position you to achieve financial greatness. Of course, I'm not saying that this is going to happen overnight because success is not instant, it's a process. All right. But we put you on a path where you can think ahead of smart investment game plan. You can think ahead of uh, home ownership. You can think ahead of, early retirement. You can think ahead of higher education. You can think ahead of your children college fund. This is a pretty, important area of your life that you want to think about. Many persons wait until, their children ready to go to college, and then you start thinking about their, the college funds. And at this time it's too late. These are things you need to think ahead of these issues long before you reach to that point or your kids reach to that point to go to college. So in this program, we really give you the mentorship, the coaching, and the support that allows you to think ahead, to see beyond problems, and to take informed actions to achieve desired results. So, if you're interested in learning more about the proactive leader and steps that you can take to become the the person, the leader that thinks ahead, the leader that sees beyond problems, the leader that takes informed action to achieve desired results in your life, I want to encourage you to reach out to us at Global Capital Inc. Reach out to us at the 10X Branded and Marketing LLC out of New York, and we will be happy to really provide you with a content of information that can literally transform your life. On our platform, you will definitely be learning about the financial markets. You will definitely be learning about, debt capital markets, equity capital markets, credit capital markets, and smart capital markets. So I trust that you would have enjoyed today's short podcast. Today we look at the proactive leader, and we say that the proactive leader has three essential characteristics. One, they think ahead. Two, they see beyond problems. And three, they take informed action to achieve desired results. Today, I want to encourage you to take your life into your hands and bring yourself to that point where you can become the proactive leader. And you're thinking ahead of, the great things that you want to achieve in life, and you're also empowered to take informed action. Get a PFA in case you don't know how to, think ahead, see beyond problems, and take informed action to achieve desired results in your life. That is why we are here, all right, at Global Capital Inc. and at 10X Blueprint, 10X Branded and Marketing LLC out of New York. We have a team of PFA, professional financial advisors, and personal financial advisors that are here to give you the mentorship, the coaching, and the support to achieve the highest level of success in life. So do not hesitate. I want you to reach out to us now. All right. So I'll go for a commercial break now. Proactive leaders have three essential characteristics that make them stand out. One, they think ahead. Two, they see beyond problems. And three, they are trained to take informed action to achieve desired results. We at Global Capital Inc. and 10X Branded and Marketing LLC out of New York, we have designed a unique leadership platform to position you to achieve the highest level of success. Whether you're in business or you're the average individual who wants to achieve more financially. Learn, apply, and master these systems. Take your life into your hands. Position yourself to start thinking ahead, seeing beyond problems, and taking informed action to achieve desired results in every area of your life. Reach out to us now. We have a team awaits you to provide mentorship, coaching, and support to help you attain the highest level of success.